everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's time for another Let's Play Friday featuring Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We are on part 10 of this Let's Play journey. We are going to be working through the planet of Manaan today. We should have some pretty cool post-Manaan stuff, assuming we get to it in time before I have to, cut the recording and go to work. Per usual, always fighting against the clock. Sorry guys, I'm not in the same place I was last time. I was actually showing this game to a buddy last night at my axe throwing league who had never played a game like this before. So I was just kind of walking around, and of course we had the crappiest planet to try to show him anything, right? There's no like mobs of ads or anything like that to fight. But you can see we didn't go very far. So last week we ended, we're trying to solve the case of one of Jolie's buddies being accused of murder. Which way do I gotta go? I gotta go. Well, the Mercenary Enclave wouldn't hurt, because I gotta do some stuff for them. So we have a lot of little side quests to do today. But I think after we clear Manaan, we are over halfway done with this playthrough, because there's only one more planet, one like quick event, and then like the finale. So we're getting pretty close to the end. I think what'll probably end up happening is after today's stream, we're going to be I was over here last time. Okay, so I make sure something different. Yeah, after today's stream, we're probably going to have to go and clean up side quests for all the other planets that we didn't do until we hit max level. We definitely want to complete all the companion side quests, too. We don't need to 100% the game. Unlike KOTOR 2, KOTOR 1 has a level cap, so there's no point in doing every single thing once you hit top level. Hey, good morning, Holy Wolf. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a great Friday so far. I know it's probably close to afternoon for you, probably a little later in the day, but hopefully you're having a good one. Poop. Where was the hotel I needed to go to? Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Yeah, okay, I guess we're gonna go straight across. Whoop. But yeah, we're getting close to the end of this one. I won't play KOTOR 2 right after, I promise, gang. We'll give that 6 to 8 months, and I'll come back and play my favorite KOTOR. This one has the best story, but I think 2 is the most fun. Definitely had like more encounters, more planets. Tivark shop. There's the hotel down the hallway to the left. But yeah, I'm going to probably put a poll up on the YouTube channel when we get to the final couple weeks of this game, and we'll see if there's a vote. We'll put up a vote. We'll see if y'all as a community have a interest in what I'm going to do next. All right, that said, let's get this story going with Jolie and Ignis here.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want, too.
Well, let's start the obvious. Tell me what you saw the night of the murder.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. Couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about Sunry and Alasa?
Alasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Alright, well then tell me what you saw the night of the murder, bro.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry, he can't run good because he's a cripple. But
Okay.
What do you want to... Alasa, it doesn't take a genius...
Who are the witnesses in the hotel?
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
Did y'all catch that guy's name? Feareth Me? Fear Me? That's pretty good. I'm gonna kick his ass in Pazak, hopefully. Alright, I got more questions. Oh, I thought it...
You were the one to...
Oh, okay, that was one of the last questions.
Well, okay.
Oh, okay. Can we talk to the security droid? Does it have, like, footage? Of course not. Alright, yeah. Feareth Me, eh? Can I steal from your footlocker, Feareth Me? Ooh, I can. And I will.
You with the cell, Kath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What do you know about the victims?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alassa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually.
Ooh, hot. Hot. You mean they were having a relationship?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room, in private, is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith master?
Oh, well, Alassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Maybe if I tossed in the 100 credits I just stole from your footlocker?
Since you put it that way. Well, one time, I saw Alassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
She was a dark Jedi?
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Okay. Alright. Alright. It's not terrible. Come on, Juhani. Get out of my way. You're in the door. Oh, I can't go in that room. That's lame. The door's locked. Glupor. Here at the cell cafe, you have questions for Glupor. Glupor already say everything he knows. I have questions about the murder of Alassa. Glupor tore everything to Cellcath. You not know? Glupor have no reason not to say. Glupor tell everything. Everything about murder, everything about Sith Lady's room. Why were you at the hotel? Glupor staying in hotel. Glupor not very rich. A hotel much too rich for Glupor to live at. The Glupor saved for weeks and have enough to stay here for a few days. Using Glupor's chance to live better for a while. It's not the worst excuse. What did you see? Glupor did not see murder. Oh no, Glupor did see Republic guy, the cripple, Sunry, his name, Glupor thinks. Glupor sees Sunry running away from scene of crime. Glupor see nothing else at all, especially not in Sith Lady's room. What about Alassa's room? Glupor just curious. Glupor curious to see what had happened. Glupor have no reason to go into room. No one paid Glupor to do it. Did someone pay you to do something in that room, Glupor? How you know someone paid Glupor? Because your dumbass mentioned it. Well, Sith man came up to Glupor after murder. Before Cellcath arrived, he say he give Glupor good money if Glupor put metal into Sith's hand. Glupor good. Glupor plant evidence and leave no trace, but Glupor not recognize Sith man anyway. Glupor not recognize humans very well. No use to Cellcath, so not bother to tell them. Well, that and the Sith man say he killed Glupor if Glupor speaks. Uh-oh, no. Glupor think he can't talk about him right now. Glupor feels need to lie down, maybe just stay here. Oh, I'm all congested. Sorry, guys. I hope the sniffs don't come through too hard. I'm going to do my best to mute up whenever I've got to do stuff like that. Let's see. Do we trigger everything for the quest guide? Alright, let's see. So what's going on, Holy Wolf? You managed to get Rogue to 6 stars? Heck yeah. You're trying to be her 4th node for 2 days. Nice, man. Well, hey, I'm glad that you got through it. It is a good feeling when you overcome. The Sith are indeed trying to point blame at Sunry. Feareth me, this Bazak player. Alright. Oh, so we still gotta talk to Alora back by... Okay, these are just tips. I gotta go back to Tatooine for that. Okay, we talked to all the... Others feareth me, a gambler who is also staying nearby. Their stories seem to corroborate Ignis. Where? So when your character become the Emperor? Not long, actually. We've got this planet to finish up, which actually, Manaan is not, like, crazy long once we get through... Like, we could go finish the main story on the planet right now if we wanted to, and we probably will get that done today. Assuming these two ever get the fuck out of my door. Here we go. So we probably will get this planet done today. Then there's a little special mission thing that takes place.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh?
Yeah. Alright.
Well...
So, we've got this... Finish off this planet.
You,
Ooh,
Jedi.
mysterious man.
I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
Flow beneath the surface. So now that I don't have to worry about surprise dialogue, we got this planet, Korriban, special event that happens in between this planet and Korriban, and then the final planet / boss. So 3 or 4 more streams, hopefully, fingers crossed, if I didn't screw up my character builds and stuff, and we should be done. We're very close. Very, very close. And then I was just saying at the beginning of the video, we'll put up a poll, like, in the last week or two, just see what everyone wants to see me play next. I'm working on figuring out the HDMI issues, too. I think what's going on is my laptop only has an out, it doesn't have an in, so it makes it impossible to pass through, but I have a buddy who's got a hub he's going to loan me so I can test that out. So hopefully in the next week or two we'll have the ability to Let's Play stream our console games through the PC, so that will make things a lot easier. Oh, why am I always in my villain era on Fridays, apparently? I had the lighting so good yesterday, what the hell? Alright, hang on. One more second. Maybe this will help. Probably not, but... it helped a little bit. It helped a little bit. Little bit. Alright, that's better. This is why I don't look like a Sith Master. Alright, what do you mean, Boro? Tell me what you mean.
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
I think I see what you talk about, kinda.
Dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
They just give it to me?
No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
I think I'm gonna need to go get somebody who could slice computers, which is unfortunate. Okay, that is the Republic Enclave, right ahead. Yay! Let's see.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid?
No, I haven't.
Time is a...
Alright, listen, guy. I got all kinds of shit to do. Your project is not the only one. Restricted access. Security clearance is required. What? Okay.
Can I help you with anything? Okay, sure.
Yeah, Holy Wolf, even God is telling me to go to the dark side. Okay, we can slice Republic system. We have 5 spikes. Well, guess that answers that. Computer screen switches to a fisheye view from some sort of small surveillance device on a wall. Beautiful young woman enters the room, followed by a much older man. As she walks farther into the room, he softly closes the door, pulls a blaster, and shoots her in the back. This must be some sort of secret recording of Sunry murdering Alasa. Alright. Okay, so we got that. I need to buy some computer spikes, man. I am broke on those. The Sith Embassy's here too, right? East Courtyard, Tyveric Shop. Ugh. Let's see. We gotta go. Which courtyard? East Courtyard. So we'll go through and left. Yeah, this is Manaan is like one of those planets where it's all like RPG side questing until you get to like the very end, which kind of bites, but at the same time, like it's a nice chill way to start my Friday. All right, game, come on. Oh, have I not been here yet? I don't think I've been here yet. Ooh, swoop fans.
This street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street.
Yeah, you can have your credits when you take them from my cold dead hand.
You talk big, but remember what we did to Taris. Maybe you're next on our list.
Oh, good. I didn't even get dark side points for that. Hell yeah.
Insane. He just smashes through everything to the finish. I guess we should expect that from a Gamorrean.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to hook up a controller so we can actually win at swoop racing. What's over here? This gotta be the Sith Enclave, right? Swoop registration. Nope, don't care about that.
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
Yeah.
I have no desire to speak.
Yeah, whatever. Thought maybe you'd, entertain me
I
with
heard
some
there's a
decent
lot of credits to
information.
be made in the Republic in times like these.
Ooh, what's over here? One of these has gotta be the Sith Enclave, right? Yortal's Emporium. Ah, yeah, there's a Sith War droid. It's gotta be down that way. Alright.
You got any armor plating for my swoop bike?
Yes, I have a fine piece right here. A little dented, but still serviceable, and a real bargain at that price.
I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed.
Get out of my store. I'm sick of you Sith and your stupid jokes. I've got real customers to worry about. I don't need you coming in here making fun of my inventory every day.
Don't worry, junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
Yeah, the Sith are kind of the worst. Are you here to mock me as the Sith, or do you actually want to buy something? I'm not here to make fun of you. I'm Ro of Gilead. Please forgive me. I had no cause to be so rude to you. The Sith makes such trouble for me, and business has been slow. But that is no excuse for my tone. I apologize. Please let us start off on the right foot. Welcome to the used goods store of your tall elixirs. If there is anything I can help you with at all, all you need to do is ask. Let's look at that inventory. Let's take a peek. Peek. I hate spending it, but we gotta buy a couple spikes. It's all droid. Security interface. Droid. Okay, nothing super cool there. Yeah, let's see if we can answer some questions for us. And at night I am too exhausted to do anything but return home and sleep in preparation for the next day. I'll do my best to answer your questions, but I cannot promise to be of much help. Do you know why the Republic is hiring mercenaries? I cannot say. Perhaps the Republic is preparing for battle with the Sith. They are at war. And I wish the Republic a quick and total victory. My own life will be much easier once the Sith have been defeated and destroyed. Alright. I don't think he's got anything useful for us. Pretty sure. Alright. Sup, Sith diplomat? Sith diplomat, get it?
I know you. You're the arbiter in the murder trial. Elasa was a friend of mine. If there's any justice in the galaxy, they'll feed Sunray to the Phyrexians. Shouldn't you be preparing for the trial? What are you doing here?
I want to ask you some questions.
You can ask, but I doubt you'll get many answers you'll like.
Do you know about the Sunray case?
I know he'd already be tried, convicted, and executed if the Selkath knew anything about justice. But the fish people are as weak as the Republic when it comes to such matters. Is there anything else?
Why have the Sith taken such an interest in the Selkath youth?
I haven't the faintest clue. Is there anything? Go. Alright, so we gotta talk to his wife still. This will probably be faster. Sith Base, Emporium, East Central. Let's go back to the Ebon Hawk. So much running around on this planet. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I know, that's why I'm on late. I was doing some of that for the double energy Holy Wolf before I hopped on. Oh, you got more computer spikes? I could use some more computer spikes, bro. I don't ever want to hear you talk, fish person, ever again. Oh, infinite. Okay, let's buy 2 more. 3 more, because that brings me to 5. That should be enough. But yeah, I did 2 or 3 refreshes today already, Holy Wolf, on my main account. Haven't made it to the free-to-play yet. But that is part of why I started a little late. I was trying to get this shit did. I'm getting excited for Black Knight today, too. I've got like 5,000 cores on my main and like 3,500 on my free-to-play, and we're going to get them unlocked. I don't know how high up we're going to get them. Hopefully they'll have some decent offers I can take advantage of, but I think we gotta go west. West was where... Let me point it the right way. Nope, I go the other way. But yeah, I was getting really excited for that in MSF. So I'm hopefully going to take advantage of that today. The problem is, though, is you don't want to core too much, because if you overdo it, then you won't have anything for Black Knight. And he's supposed to be like this year's Kang, so you're going to want Black Knight if you can get him.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Persuade. Was Sunry having an affair?
Of course not. Yes, he was having an affair. He was seeing that Sith woman.
Poor
All
baby.
these years we've been together, he just dropped me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. He started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless.
Ooh, everyone knew.
Pretty soon everyone knew.
Everyone's a suspect.
Even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I love.
Whew, that was a power sneeze.
Love. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
He is a soldier, though.
That was a long time ago, in a war far, far away. He's changed now. Settle down. Oh, just please, prove his innocence.
You know, he might not be so innocent.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. A man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask.
Man. Ooh, we got a level up out of that, though. Hell yeah. Talking our way to level 15. Let's see. Obviously persuade. And treat injury. Because repair is cross-class. Yep. That is my least favorite part about this game, and my absolute favorite part about KOTOR 2 is that, like, you, based on how you set up your character, you can actually use... you know, different skills. Let's see. Dark side, dark side, dark side. Ah, there it is. Force wave. Oh. Oops. Add power, then hit OK. Haha. Alright. Checking on our journal. Oh, okay. That clearly shows Sunry killing the Sith woman Alasa. Can continue role of Arbiter impartially, knowing that your client has committed such a crime. Ooh. Ooh, so he did prove that he did it. But we're trying to paint him as innocent. Ooh, that's gonna be a little tough there, guys. That's gonna be hard. Let me talk to the Republic diplomat.
I'm sick of hearing about Manaan's neutrality. It sounds like a coward's excuse not to fight, if you ask me.
Let's see. Judge Dula. I shall answer any questions pertaining to the case, and those questions only. Thank Christ. What do you think of Sunry? Find the idea that some half-human cripple could murder someone as obviously competent as the Sith Alasa questionable at best. A man who can barely walk killed a Sith warrior in her prime? Preposterous. I wouldn't put it past the Republic to try and arrange such circumstances to see her dead. The Sith are much more straightforward about their intentions. Is that all? No more questions. Ah, the Arbiter. Since you have permitted to defend Sunry against these accusations, I shall assist you however I can. Is there anything suspicious about the case? If any question about a man with such a reputable past as Sunry would murder a Sith woman, especially not from behind. But knowing the Sith, there was probably some deception involved. They seek to do the same thing to us here. There have been much pressure by the Sith on our government and even on the judges themselves to deliver a guilty verdict in this case. The letter of the law is absolute and will not be compromised for Sith power games. Alright, keep going. Shelkar. What do you know about the young Selkath going missing? The court is unaware of any missing beings reported. Should any substantial evidence come up in regards to disappearance, you should file with us and investigate later. Blah, 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 blah. Question about the trial. What do you think of Sunry? Sunry is known to us as a hero of the Republic in your perpetual conflicts with the Sith Empire. While he may have been severely injured in line of duty, I personally hold him in quite high regard.
Speaking of that injury, has it been taken into consideration, Your Honor?
In no way does his disability hamper him, though. Rest assured that my personal regard for Sunry will not affect my judgment. While emotion may rule your Senate, the cold, hard hand of the law rules here on Manaan. And then we gotta go talk to this... Oh my god, there's 5 of them? Jesus. I suppose I must spend more time talking to you since you're here in official capacity. Is there anything suspicious about the case? Straightforward. Sunry's from the Republic, lost it from the Sith. The great empires battling now live on their conflict through their minions too. Is that all? What do you think of Sunry? Is a Republic soldier a hero even? Do you think the Republic masters would let someone so valuable go so easily? I think not. I think Sunry maintains his contacts with the Republic and seeks to escalate the situation here. And then lastly, since you've been designated arbiter in the Sunry case, I shall answer the questions, blah, blah, blah. What do you think of Sunry? Former public officer who is highly regarded by your people. He is admired by your people here on Manaan, and even seems to maintain some sort of relations with them still. If he is still capable, as some of the Republic citizens still believe him to be, he is certainly capable of the actions that would result in murder. Alright, now I gotta go talk to Sunry, because I'm pretty sure... Or do I not get to talk to Sunry? I thought I got to talk to Sunry at some point. Oh boy, guys. Oh boy. Hang on. Big save. Let's try to get this done. I don't think there's anywhere else we could,
Manaan should treat us Sith better. The Selkath have forgotten the lesson of Taurus. Perhaps we should remind them.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay.
I'm sick of hearing.
Okay. How do I progress it then? Who do I gotta talk to? That's the main quest. How the fudge do I kickstart this trial? Because none of those judges gave me the opportunity, right?
Got something on your mind?
You never actually did... Or tell me about Sunry. How do you know him?
What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen Sunry for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunry I knew. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. Or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days.
Why can't I start the trial?
Why can't this...
Huh. What the shit? Why isn't it... Pretty sure I just had to talk to one of them. I didn't think I had to trigger something specific.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter.
Alright, ooh, yeah, let's show her the recording.
Lies! It must be! I knew the Sith would never let a Republic hero get away! You must find Sunry innocent!
He might not be so innocent.
This is all a plot to discredit the...
It's possible. I haven't...
Find the real evidence.
Alright, so apparently we don't have the real evidence yet. I am wholeheartedly confused as to what that means. Central Mercenary Enclave, holding cells. That's what I want. That's what we need to go to holding cells. Endure. What's up, Cell Cathguard? May come and go as you please, Arbiter. Oh, make the request to the Warden. Okay. That answered that question. See, sometimes you can learn all you need just by reading the map.
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Damn! This guy says be quiet, off-world scum in a goofy language. That sounds awful on the ears.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Dolores sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case. Just like old times, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire? You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case. The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the cellcasts seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Is it, though? There's a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to.
There was a Rodian who planted evidence at the murder scene.
A Rodian? I didn't know there were any Rodians on Manaan. Oh, except for Tyvark and this one named Glupar who was hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rodians on Manaan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? I suspect there's still stuff you want to clear.
Yeah, we gotta go over the video.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
I know you're guilty, Sunry. I've got the Republic's data recording.
So the truth is out. I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, something inside me just snapped. She didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her. Simple, really. But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. They found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it.
The Sith found out the truth, didn't they?
The Sith must have been spying on me and Alasa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence, so they planted their own evidence. Alasa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to a Sith Masters, like some kind of trophy. Ooh. I just thought I'd misplaced it. But when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know the whole story. What are you going to do?
Ooh, that's tough. What should we do? Ooh, we should do the light side thing. We should have him confess. You're guilty, man. Confess.
You think I'm some kind of monster, don't you? All I did was kill a Sith. How many Sith have you killed? Dozens? Hundreds? Thousands? That's different, Sunry, and you know it. We don't kill them in cold blood while they sleep.
Jolie's got the
I don't
point.
see how the two of us are any different. She was a spy. She was using me to get information so Malak's army could destroy the Republic. She deserved his eye.
Killing your lover while she sleeps is murder, even if she is a Sith.
If I confess, I'm looking at 20 years in prison. And the Otto City officials might even place KOTOR sanctions on the Republic Embassy. Without KOTOR, how can we treat the injuries to our soldiers on the front lines?
Yeah, Taterdactyl. The kitties want to tell me about all the birdies. They are sitting in the window looking really intent. These are just excuses, Sunry. We both know you have to own up to your crimes.
No, I can't do that. And put the Republic's supply of KOTOR in danger. No, I won't. Look, I may have done something stupid, and it may only be worse for my standing by it, but I will not confess. If you turn me in, the Republic will likely lose its KOTOR export privileges, and then we'll lose the war for sure. Are you going to send all those thousands, millions like Taurus to their deaths just for your sense of justice? Sunry, this is wrong, and you know it. I am a Jedi. What is it that you expect me to do to defend your actions? You do whatever you have to, Jolie. I know what I did, but I also know what's at stake here. No, I'll rot in here if I have to, but I won't betray the Republic. Do what you have to, but know what the consequences will be.
Yeah, let's get this done. So you're the arbiter in the Sunry Alasa murder case. I hope you are as impartial as the office is traditionally supposed to be. You off-worlders have a tendency to ignore the rule of law in favor of some rather irrational causes. Want to begin the trial. You must be certain your investigations are complete before the requested trial. This is the role of the arbiter. Yeah, let's begin the trial. Very well, human. I shall advise the court will begin immediately. Let's see if we can argue our way out of this, shall we? Oh, God. It's just their names. No one cares. The trial is to determine the culpability of Sunry in the death of Sith Alasa. Representing Sunry in his defense as a member of the Jedi Order, do you have any opening statements? Let's see. I could try to find... Let's say I have no comments at this time. Acting for as the prosecutor for the city authority is an impartial observer from the Sith Empire.
It is an honor to see justice served, and I will see Sunry is executed for the crime he has committed.
Do not be too overzealous in pressing your commission, Sith. The first matter of business is the presentation of a sworn testimony by the proprietor Ignis of the hotel where the murder occurred. What is the testimony you wish to give us?
The man I saw leaving, Sunry, probably left after I heard the blaster shot.
The guilt of the accused is apparent even this early in the trial.
Know your place, Sith. This is important evidence. The court will keep this in mind near the top of the list of pertinent facts. We will now begin by calling forth the witnesses to the crime and taking their testimony. After each witness has given their testimony and you have cross-examined them, you may ask the presiding judges for their opinions on the current state of the case. This is a special privilege given by Manaan law only to the defendant, so use it wisely. First witness is Firith. The prosecution will question the witness first.
You are Firith Me, the well-known Pazak player.
Firith Me.
I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler as reliable testimony.
Objection, Your Honors. Objection sustained. Ask the witness your questions and do it promptly.
Of course, Your Honor. Firith Me, what did you see the night of the murder?
Well, I came out into the hallway
after
hearing the blaster shot and saw Sunry over there limping down the hall out of the building.
A very obvious point, Your Honors. The accused was seen leaving the scene of the crime after the blaster that killed Alasa was fired.
Very pertinent point, prosecutor. It is now the defense's turn to cross-examine the witness. Alasa's a dark Jedi, isn't she?
Yes, from what I could tell. She carried a lightsaber under that cloak of hers.
Objection! That doesn't prove she was a Jedi.
No, this piece of evidence is very important. It establishes the character of Alasa and perhaps her intent in dealing with Sunry. Do you have additional questions? Did you actually see the murder happen?
You mean actually see him kill her with my own eyes? Well, no, but I don't think there could have been anyone else there.
Point is well taken, Arbiter. Do you have additional questions? I have no additional questions. The other two are non-issues. Very well. Would you like to take this opportunity to poll the judges? No. We'll call the second witness, the Rhodian Glupor. Prosecution may question the witness.
Glupor the Rhodian, you were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunry leaving Elassa's room, didn't you?
Yes, Glupor sees Sunry running down hallway, and then Glupor look in room, Sith woman dead on floor.
This is clear, then, that Sunry left the room with the Sith Elassa already dead behind him.
Perhaps, Sith, perhaps. It is the turn of the defense to question the witness now. Did you plant the metal on Elassa?
Don't do it, Glupor.
The prosecution will be silent. What is it you wish to say, Glupor? Glupor paid by Sith to plant that metal. You are certain of this? Glupor certain. This new evidence puts the entire case in a new light. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? Did you see Sunry kill Elassa? Not see Sunry really hurt Sith, but Glupor did not see Sunry leaving room, or did see Sunry leaving room with dead Sith in it, but Glupor not see him really kill Sith. Nope, that's it. Yes, now we can poll the judges. Yeah, not enough information. Okay. If the defense has no more questions, the court will call out Elora, Sunry's wife.
You, Elora, are Sunry's lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between
We put some
the
respect
Sith
into
Empire
this
and the
Sith
Republic.
prosecutor.
He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
Yes, I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Elassa.
A supposition for now, prosecutor. Does the defense have any questions for the witness? Was it true your wife was having, or husband, sorry, was having an affair with Elassa?
Yes. Yes, it was true. He was having an affair with that Sith harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
Be silent. You have already questioned the witness.
He'd been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
This is very enlightening evidence. It will influence our deliberation considerably. Do I have more questions? Sunry is a public war hero, was he not?
He fought against the Sith in the last war. He fought bravely and was even awarded the Hero's Cross. I don't know how much that means to the Sith or to your Selkath, your honors. But in the Republic, it is awarded only to the bravest, most valorous, most honorable men. The kind of man who earns that medal would not kill someone in cold blood.
Except for he would. Your husband earned a medal because he excelled at killing Sith. It relates directly. Do not let personal opinions sway your judgment of the law. Do you have any more questions? No. That we know this is a false line of questioning. Yes. Let's see what we got. Not enough information. I am unsure. I cannot make a decision. I do not have the information. I cannot yet tell.
I wish to call forth Sunry himself, Your Honors.
Ooh, Sunry himself. Very well. It's a lot of gargling to say very
hero,
well.
Mr. Sunry? You fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to take over the galaxy every chance they get, killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Elassa's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Elassa and my wife, yes. But I realized how wrong I'd been, and I was going there to end it.
You were having an affair with a Sith You wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunray.
Do not interrupt the accused. In fact, I think you've said quite enough already, prosecutor. Alasa was a Sith spy, wasn't he?
Of course she was. Why would a young, beautiful Sith woman get with an old cripple like me?
You are not helping yourself, Senor. You only give reasons why you might kill her. He merely states facts. The incompetence of the murder indicates that her occupation was not the motive for the killing. The fact remains, Alasa was a Sith and likely a spy as well. Is there anything else you would wish to ask the accused? How could Alasa have got a hold of your medal?
I don't know. The medal had gone missing some time ago. I never found out what happened to it. It's possible the Sith had stolen it and had it planted on the body.
Supposition, Your Honors?
True, but it does have merit and deserve consideration. You were going to end the affair with the Sith object.
Yes, I think they would. They wouldn't want to lose one of their sources, even though I didn't give them anything. They might have killed her for her failure. Or they might have thought she'd turn against them or something like that.
The Sith Empire is not the barbaric institution
it kind of
you
is, though.
portray it to be.
Kind of is in this time period. Quiet, prosecutor. This is a valuable point that lends some credence to your defense, Arbiter. Is there anything else you wish to ask of the accused? No. Yeah, let's pull them. Let's pull them judges. No information, unsure. I've waited against Sunry. Cannot tell us. So there's one that's against Sunry. Well been called towards and questioned by both the prosecution and defense. The prosecution will now present in closing its summary of the pertinent facts of the case.
I think the facts in this case are very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with Elasa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion.
Indeed, and your closing statements, Arbiter. Alasa was a spy and the Sith are framing Sunry. I find that highly unlikely, Arbiter. The Sith have no need of such deception. The facts speak clear. But the Sith have been known for violence, deception, and murder before. That is also true. Is there another point you would like to make? Sunry was ending the affair, so the Sith killed her?
The Sith would not leave the medal of her killer clutched in her hand.
Your time for arguments has passed, and you would do well to remember that. The Arbiter's argument does bring up a valid point. Is there anything else you wish to state? No one actually witnessed the murder.
Well, that doesn't mean a thing. He was there, running from the
Circumstantial, bro. Speak out of turn again, you will be forcibly ejected from the court. The Arbiter speaks a valid point. Is there another you'd like to make? My arguments are complete. Alright. I think we got it. Fingers crossed. The court hereby finds Sunry innocent of the murder of the Sith Alasa.
Your Honors, no!
Silence! The verdict has been delivered and this trial is now over.
Well done. You showed wisdom worthy of a Jedi Master during this trial.
Oh, Sunry, I'm so glad.
Elora, thank you for saving me. I don't know how I can repay you. Elora and I are going to leave here and get as far away from all this as soon as we can. I and the Republic will not forget what you've done for us.
Yeah, I feel bad about that, though. Kind of let a murderer go free, but the Republic needs the Bacta, or KOTOR, or whatever. It's 3,000 years before Bacta, apparently. Alright. Now we can get on to the real stuff. Now we can get back to the story. Alright, let's see. Journal. This is all part of the final mission. Where is... Mission for the Republic. Let's take the prisoner. You can decrypt some of the captured pass cards. You can use the key. Go into the hangar and fly outside Ato City into the embassy through the rear entrance. West end of the docking bay. Oh, maybe I should just try to walk in the front door, huh? But then we don't get to kill a bunch of Sith. Yeah, let's fly around. Let's return to the Ebon Hawk. Quick, fast travel. I love that save, too. That was nice. That was nice. My favorite's nice. And now we just go in through the back door. Let's go save some fish boy younglings. It's the next one, I think. Yeah, all the way down. I like how they have Kolto tanks to heal yourself, like just in the middle of the aisles here. Like you're gonna get off your plane and just, or your ship, and just stumble into Kolto for healing. Oh, hi. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I ain't scared of no dark Jedi apprentices. Get at me, bro. You apprentices ain't got shit on me. Ooh, there's a guy over here. These are just elite troopers, huh? Well, let's start making the rounds. Yeah, we don't like y'all. Oh, come on, game. Game, where's the rest of my team? Why are we... What? Are y'all for real right now? Come on, Holmes. Heal up. Man, this game sometimes. Gotta love glitchy classics, man. Gotta love them. Oh, there you guys are. Now you come in. Okay, I see. Don't worry. I didn't need your help. At no point could I have used your healing or your bodies to take shots off of me. Didn't need that at all. You can tell I might be a little bit bitter about it. That Dark Jedi didn't have any frickin' lightsabers or nothing. That's lame. That's the big lame. Alright, let's get on this transport. Loading flight data, destination Sith base, commence launch. Yes, take the transport. Alright, come on now. Let's get clapping. Oh, that sucks. Let's see if I can just disable. Oh, it's got me. And no one with demolitions today.
Didn't work. Didn't work.
Well, someone's gonna blow it up. Oh my god, they'll actually work around it. Nope, there it is. There we go. Alright, let's keep moving.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here?
I know the passcode.
Your passcode is out of date, and I don't recognize Commander Gran. Report to...
Well.
You authorize this person to enter. I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm! Droids, destroy them!
Funny thing about that, my guy. Let's toss a couple frags. Let's go to you. You can just finish her off for us real quick. Alright, and then can Jolie see any of the droids? He can. He can. Alright. Oh my god. Joey, my boy. Get this diplomat out of here. Joey, could one of us kill him? Thank you. Juhani the tank with 0 offense. Alright. Well, that's done. Oh, we got a nerve enhancement package. Okay. Oh, that's lame. Can't hack the computer. No loot on the droids. That's whack. Oh, we got 1 droid loot. Oh, we're getting a Chani foil. Too bad we're playing Jedis this go around, and we're not going to use that. What's this way, I wonder? The flow control room. Oh, God. I don't want to do this. Let's throw a grenade over there. Let's heal real fast. Okay. Then you can throw... No, see, heat. Okay. Whatever. Come on, game. Really? He blocks your line of sight, but this one doesn't? Whatever. That's not what we did. This game's being glitchy today. Alright, so that didn't do shit to them. That's not good. So let's... Nope. Let's hit him with Force Wave. Let's hit him with a couple of those. No flurries. Julie, I want you to heal. I want you to stun. And then you can flurry. Same thing with you. I want you to heal. Then flurries.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that, knocking everybody over.
I will be your doom!
Now you get it.
Oop, no. Oh my god, those guys are shooting fast. Is there a turret or something? It's wave. You can destroy droid and then flurry it. Juhani can come over here and just master flurries. Ah!
Let's see what you got.
God, yeah, that's the best force push, guys. That force wave is so fun. It's not as visually pretty as Force Lightning, but man, does it get the job done. Yeah, give us your main Sith Trooper dude. Items. Alright. Let's see. Anybody else? Got some remains? Yeah, alright. Give me a loot, bro. Water pump analysis. Okay, we gotta look at that. Items. There we go. In regards to the system in place to cycle water from the ocean to the thermal heaters, what were you thinking? What made you put that airlock mechanism on the only other path to the north side of the base? Now everyone has to know how to cycle the water out of the room, or out of one room and into the adjoining one for each of the 3 rooms in sequence without accidentally flooding the room they're in. We lost 7 troopers just this week. Next time I'm there, you better show me how to do it properly. I can't afford to lose any more of my aides while trying to get to the cell cath. Adjutant. Sorry, sir, but we had to change the pump mechanism since one of those fish people swam into one of the intakes outside. The external flow controls push the water into the chambers north and south only now. The flow controls on the inside wall switches the water between sides east and west. The trick now is to push the water to the north and south extremes, then switch the water tank east-west and walk through. The meters by the flow control panels show if there is water in the adjacent room. We've also installed lifeform detection sensors, so there shouldn't be any more aid problems. We're trying to get the system passed as quickly as possible, sir, but the Selkath authorities monitoring our base have made this much more difficult. Okay, so it's just kind of knowing how to pump controls work. Jesus! Oh, I got pushed over. Shit. Come, game. Come on. Ooh, that's not good. Let's try knocking him back again.
You will fall!
Can you? Oh my god. Go in the frickin' room and kill some goddamn Dark Jedi, please. For as Jedi'd out as I am, the fact that I'm not resisting this shit is very irritating. I want you to heal twice, and then you can go back to doing your thing.
What?
Yes, there we go. Why are you moving at 2 miles an hour, character? Come on. Take him down. I can 1v1 the Jedi Master if I need to. Come on, get in there and get this guy. Wow. Wow, apparently we have no resistance for anybody on this team. And this guy has all the resistance. Yeah, there we go. Thank Christ. Give him some stun. We should be able to flurry our way through. There we go. Man, that was rough. Thank Christ for AI improvements in KOTOR 2. Crystal, energy shield, narrow amplifier. Okay. Short lightsaber. Okay. Really? Only 2 of 3 had anything they wanted to give me? Oh, we should probably do this a whole bunch. Seeing as he has the best healing in the game. Free heals! Although I don't know if I can deal with how stupid they are as far as their AI is concerned. Okay, what's in here? Oh yeah, I got pushed hard, man. Let's over this way. Exploring the Sith base. Squeedly dee. Disassembly room. Oh, faulty war droid. Oh my good Christ. This room looks bad. Alright, we pushed that side of the room over. Oh my god, it got everyone but this homie. Oh yeah, AoEs for the win, Holmes. Wait, pause. I can't do a couple of those. Let's push again. Alright, that's one down. Oh, they're all down. Hell yeah. Alright, that room, thank Christ, was way easier. Universal decryption, universal computer interface. That's kind of neat. If I had a droid with me, it'd be even better. But we don't. Okay, get items. Alright, hey, we got a data module. Okay, I don't know what that does. Let's check our journal. Ancient of Manaan, first requires you to achieve them. Oh, that's the data module we needed. Got it. Cool. Yeah, we don't really need to fix up the faulty war droid. What's through here? Oh my goodness, assault droids. That's not good. Stun droid. See it a couple times. Jolie, though, can destroy droids. And you can be on healing duty, please.
What?
Yeah, there we go. Just Jolie hit destroy droid a million times and yeah.
What?
Jolie, 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 Jolie. God. We want to go Force Wave. Let's do that twice. Let's go back to Jolie. Destroy droid. And let's put you back on heal duty.
Yeah.
Sure.
Pause. Alright, he's gonna go ape shrimp on that. Let's kill this Sith Trooper while he's stunned.
Let's see what you got.
We want... I love... Jolie's force powers are just so wild.
What a Jedi
What?
can do. That is what a Jedi can do.
Yeah, disabled and destroyed.
That is what a Jedi can do.
Yeah, there we go. Knocking them down. Alright. North computer room. Oh. Yeah, you force push in real life, though you call it a fart. I don't think we were supposed to be able to make it through that. Oops.
Yes?
Computer panel, what's up? 2 spikes. Okay, so this is just... I don't have enough spikes for anything. Alright, that sucks. Went through all that just to not have this room be of any use whatsoever. Oh god. 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. That's okay. We can make it. Don't stop running. Don't stop running. Funny story about that. I'm playing South Park Stick of Truth right now. I'm going back trying to get my platinum on that game. And it's been a very interesting, like, farts are a big part of that game. Using your farts to, like, overwhelm your enemies has been very funny. There you go. He's out. Now we can use him. Here we go. Heal. Heal again. Jolie, you're unreal. But yeah, I'm hoping to have the whole live stream thing figured out by the end of March at the latest, so that we can do live streams of South Park Snow Day when that game drops, because that game looks crazy fun. Okay, there's nothing through there. I think I killed most of the people that thing was going to help me with anyway, and plus we don't have a droid or anything that takes advantage of the computer spikes, so not really going to be much help there. What's through this door? Oh, that takes me back to the city. Okay, so we need to go through the flow control doors and figure out which special room I need. Pressure door. Okay, so the other side of that one is filled with water. Is this one open? Okay, so then we have to come to... The control is not in this room? Door control. Oh, no. Flow control, there we go.
Warning, activating flow control may flood occupied chambers. Please ensure all receiving chambers are empty.
Proceed. Alright. There's gotta be...
Warning, activating... Warning.
Okay. So now we should be able to get through here. Oh, gross. So many Sith troopers in here.
That is what a Jedi can do.
Good, I don't think anyone took any damage from that. They're on him. I'm gonna go for this guy. Let's wave him again.
What a Jedi can do.
There we go. Nice! Clean that room's clocks. What's the desk have to do? Slice it? Same crap. That sucks. Wasting spikes. My character in KOTOR 2 could just spike it himself. I think that was the best part about that game, was the ability to say, you know what, I'm just gonna do it myself. Alright, let's see. Listen here, son. One of you is not gonna have a single chance against me. Yeah, big dead Sith trooper. Alright. They're really fun games. If you are a fan of South Park, they are very, very fun games. Sith barracks? What? Let's do 2 pushes and then melee the shit out of them, shall we? There we go. Now get in there and do your thing, homie. It's okay. A gas mine's a gas mine.
That is what a Jedi can do.
Not, wholeheartedly not the end of the world there. Man, they are dumping experience on us right now. Alright, let's search these Sith remains. Let's see what we got. We got plasma grenade and an advanced repair kit. Clearly, I should have probably taken a droid in here. It would have made life way easier. Alright. We just exploring the Sith base. Oh, I see. That's like one long conjoined hallway, eh? What's going on, chat? How we doing over there? You guys are silly. Thanks for coming to the chat, though, and helping out my stats. Much appreciated. No tatas. You're on the wrong side of Twitch, guys. I promise you, though, if you just log in and put in hot girls on Twitch, that's all you'll see. There's an endless supply of them. You don't need me. Hey, look at that. We got a couple levels. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, an advanced gravity generator. Sounds fun. Too bad we'll never use it. You can tolerate whatever you want, my friend. Hopefully you're here for KOTOR. This game is worse than you remember. I remember being an epic game you played as a child. Well, that's the thing. As games get older, technology changes and it doesn't hold up comparatively. You play this game for the story more than anything else, if you're asking, just because you want to relive it. Definitely not as epic as you remember it being. 2, I think, holds up a lot better, personally speaking. 2 held up a lot better. Oh, what? I don't want to fight you, bro. What? Okay, well, I guess we gotta kill the poor Cellcath.
That is what a Jedi can do.
Yeah. It's an oldie but a goldie. Definitely not the better of the two, but it's a classic game. It's like going back and playing Ocarina of Time and complaining about graphics. I mean, we know they're not going to hold up, but it doesn't make the game less fun. And that's the key. But if you're playing KOTOR in 2024, it's not because of the graphics. Why does she suck so hard at everything? Everything's a cross-class skill, except for awareness and treat injury. So might as well give it to treat injury. Ba-da-boo-boo, that's a dark side power. We didn't take her dark side. Where is push? Oh, she can't get... Oh, she can. It's just like very faded out. Okay. Let's go. And do Jolie. You gotta remember too, RPGs, like this was the pinnacle of RPGs back in the day, and since then the advent of action RPGs has arrived, which is kind of funny because one of the first most notable, like really good action RPGs came from BioWare in Mass Effect. So that's kind of a fun nod. Master of Valor. Oh, he's not level 15 yet. Actually, I'm just going to save it. I don't want to waste it on a power I'm not... Oh, I have to select the new power? That's stupid. That's stupid. Screw it. Saber throw. Why not? No, there's got to be something better for him. Yeah, let's add force resistance. Why not? It's better than a throwaway ability for a throwaway ability's sake. That's for sure. Alright, let's get in the Footlocker. Footlocker? That was a store. Dormitory. Shasa. Okay, here we go. Intruders, should we sound the alarm? No, wait, we cannot always be running to the Masters for help. We should handle this on our own. Perhaps this is a test the Sith have prepared for us. What are you doing here? Only Masters and Apprentices are allowed here. I am Rove Gilly. What are you Cellcath doing inside the Sith Embassy? You seek to teach us Master of the Force. Our alliance with the Sith will bring strength to Manaan and the Cellcath people. If you ally with the Sith are evil. What they told you was a lie. Republic propaganda. The Sith are victims of lies and half-truths. They are not the monsters, no more so than the Republic. The Sith have promised to guide us in the use of the Force as a sign of their good faith, and once the Republic is defeated, the Sith have promised to withdraw from Manaan and respect our independence. Hey, thank you for the follow, Elves Music. Happy to have you. So we're gonna do different Let's Plays on Fridays once we're done with this game. So it's not always gonna be KOTOR and older games. I think one of the next two we're gonna do is either The original Marvel Spider-Man for PS4, or we're gonna do Middle Earth: Shadows of Mordor, because they kind of tie into the mobile games we stream the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The Republic has defeated the Sith will enslave your planet. Spare us your lies. The Sith have treated us with nothing but respect and honor. You speak as if we are prisoners here, but we can leave whenever we wish. Our friend Gallus chose to leave, and he was returned safely to his home in Athos City. Sasha, if they speak the truth, remember what happened to Terrace. Terrace is nothing but a Republic lie. If the Sith are such monsters, then prove it to us. Surely there must be some evidence to the horrors they commit. Let's see. They will only use... The Sith are evil... They will use you to conquer Manaan for the Kolto. Actually, let's do they only want Manaan's Kolto. So you say, but why should we believe you? We need physical proof, not the words of some sympathizer. Give me some time, I'll find you proof. Alright, Holy Wolf. Catch you next week, buddy. Thanks for popping in. Sasha, I think we should give them a chance to prove themselves. We will not report your presence to our Sith Masters yet. If you bring us proof to Sith lies, torture, we will return to our families. Until then, we will stay here. Okay. So we gotta find them some proof that they're working for the bad guys. It's in the training room. Training room is... Oh no, a Selkath apprentice? Well, that sucks. You picked the wrong side, homie. If you're gonna attack me, that's really all there is to it, isn't it? Yeah, Jolie, destroy them droids. Ah!
Sure.
Oh man, he whopped them hard. And then Master Flurry for the... Oh, they stasis his ass on the ground. That's so sad. Poor homie didn't deserve it like that. Alright. Forgot how big this level was. This level's huge.
How did you get in here? Wait. I recognize you. Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Well, let me guess. You intend to collect this reward, right?
God, I love Jolie. Ask give us the honor of aiding you in destroying this enemy of the Sith.
See? What did I tell you?
As you wish, my eager
I
princess.
love Jolie.
We shall remove this thorn from Malak's side once and for all.
So apprentice. Ooh, a Dark Jedi Master. So this guy is actually kind of not to be trifled with. Let's try the Force Wave twice. Come on, click the dude. Thank you. Let's just send you in there to take the hits, because that's what you're best at. And then stasis. 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 Flurry. Alright. And then I want to flurry this guy. Oh, hell yeah. Off rip we hit him. And we got the stuns to land. Oh, tasty. Oh, and the stasis landed. Good God. This poor man didn't stand a chance.
For the Republic.
Some Sith Master you are, homie. Weak.
I will be your doom.
Guys, it's just a little sulky. It's not that hard. Alright, remains. There we go. Let's see if we get anything good off this guy. Dark Jedi Master Robes, double-bladed lightsaber, and a crystal. Nice! Anything on his apprentices? Nope. Foot lockers. Ooh, we got a data pad. I'm pretty sure that's what we need to convince the apprentices. Alright, gang, I'm going to take a 30-second quick break. I got to use the restroom real fast. I will be right back. Alrighty, France, thank you for a couple minutes of patience.
Yes.
Alright, let's heal up. Do it again, why not? Just top us off, because Jolie's force bar replenishes so fast. And let's look at that data pad, shall we? Where is it hiding? Data pad, data pad, data pad, data pad, data pad. That's the data module. Data pad, here we go. Appear to be the personal notes of the Dark Jedi Master in charge of the Sith base on Manaan. It seems that the Sith have been trying to turn impressionable young Salcath over to the dark side. After reading this lengthy progress report on this topic, it seems that the final plan was to use these young Salcath to overthrow the current government and install a puppet government that the Sith would dominate. Well, I think that's enough, what are we looking for here? I think that's enough to convince our little young Salcath buddies not to throw themselves on my lightsaber, right? At least I hope it is. Because I felt bad about killing the 3 I killed. Ooh, more Dark Jedi robes. Too bad we're not playing Sith on the dark side on this playthrough. We're going to go for the legit ending first. The canon conclusion, as it were. Have you brought us evidence of your accusations? Have you found proof that the Sith is evil as you claim? This data pad proves the Sith are lying to you. Sasha, this is the Master's own data pad. Look, they are speaking the truth. I cannot believe it, yet the evidence is right here before me. The Sith wanted to use us to betray Manaan. I must apologize for doubting it. The Sith are truly as evil as you have claimed. We must report this to the Ahoseti authorities. Yes! Yes, we must report this at once. We thank you, human, for showing us the truth. You have saved us from a terrible mistake.
Just be careful with those gifts you've already learned. Beware the dark side, or you may end up betraying your world regardless.
Quickly, my friends, we can stay here no longer. We must flee this foul embassy and warn our people against the plot to corrupt the Manaan youth. Yeah, that's another side quest complete. Aw, they ran off without taking all of their fish stuff. Alright. So that's that. We saved the youth. Killed the master. Got the module. Oh, no. Tell Sasha, the Sith. I mean, we could have healed them, I feel like. Real quick right there. I was holding some sort of token. Oh, okay, I guess I could have done either of those things. But killing the Jedi Master was way more rewarding. The Dark Jedi Master, rather. Which I think is funny that they're not really Sith. Like, there's very few actual Sith Masters in this game. It is mostly just Dark Jedi because they switch sides. It just goes straight through to the other side, huh? There's nothing for it, huh? Alright, we did that room. Oh wait, unexplored stuff? Hang on. Gotta make sure we get all the exploration done. Free stuff is free stuff in these games. Oh, good God. That was not what I wanted at all. Stasis. Stasis. Heal, heal. Stasis. 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 Sure. Alright, here we go. Wave. All the force wave. My dick, get off it. No! Alright. Stun. Stun. No. Right. Stun. Stun. Alright.
Yes. That is what a Jedi can do.
Yeah, push them all over again. Dude, the fact that they keep stunning me is getting really annoying here. I have to make some of these saving throws, right? Jesus. Push! Push them again. Push them again before they stun somebody. There we go. Alright, it's just this guy. Yeah, thanks for the heal. Glad I didn't have to tell you to do that. Dark push. Yeah, there we go. Dude, I'm gonna need you to stop constantly healing yourself. Yeah, alright. Alright, alright, alright. Another lightsaber. Yeah, we're gonna have to bust these footlockers open. I like that in this game you don't break stuff when you do that. And 2, that made you like have to have stuff. Okay, hey, I'll take all that. And then we'll just use Jolie to heal. Look how little force power that takes. Huge! And I'll use myself for the rest of it. There we go. Okay, gang, we are topped off. We have opened everything there is to open in here. I'd say it's about time we complete this planet and call it a day. Sealed door? What? The door is permanently sealed. Oh, it's just a throwaway. I hate when they do that. It's so lame. It's basically like we had stuff we wanted to put over here, but we didn't get the programming done in time, so it's not here. Alright. Let's walk out the front door and piss them all off. You there, human. You are placed under arrest of the Out City Civil Authority. I've done nothing wrong. Though the Sith Embassy here is considered sovereign territory of the Sith Empire, we have been monitoring an alarming number of weapon discharges and detonations from within the base. Inquiries to the staff of the embassy yielded no response, and it seemed that contact had been cut. Our cameras recorded you entering the base shortly before contact was lost and fighting apparently began. It is the conclusion of the Ato City Authority that you are responsible for the disturbance here, and you are hereby placed under arrest. You'll come with me to await your trial. As material witnesses, the individuals who accompany you will be detained by your vessel, or at your vessel, and the vessel itself prohibited from leaving Manaan. We will leave now. Do not attempt to resist, or we shall resort to overwhelming force. It wouldn't have been that overwhelming, but we're trying to play the light side, so... Alright. Greetings, human. I am called Bolas, and I have been selected as your arbiter for the duration of your trial. What have I been charged with? You've been charged with initiating violence in the Sith Embassy, murdering members of the Ambassadorial Commission of the Sith Empire, and disregarding our own laws regarding violence in Athos City. Will you get me free? I would first like to ask a few questions regarding the events that led up to your arrest. I've already been given all the relevant data on you and your companions, so that can be disregarded. For what reason did you enter the Sith Embassy? Broke in. Illegal acts seem to be common occurrence among you off-worlders. I'm not terribly surprised by your actions, but the judges will want to hear a little more convincing reason. What is your prior association with the Sith? I'm on a mission to stop them from taking over the galaxy. The Sith are an expansionist to power, true, and at war with the Republic. You may make it your personal mission to foil them, but the authorities will take a dim view of it taking place here. I think you'll need a more thorough explanation in order to convince the judges. That should be all the information I require of you for now. If you wish, we can begin the trial whenever you're ready. I think I'd rather represent myself. While that is your right, I strongly recommend against it. I am versed in all the necessary particulars of this case in Self-Cath law, off-worlder. Fine, represent me. The familiarity you gain in the successful defense of Sunry will aid you here, human, but the charges you are faced with are far more grave. You stand accused of the grievous murder of many Sith and extensive property damage to their embassy here. How do you plead? My client pleads not guilty, Your Honors. That's allowed to continue. Yeah, same judges as last time. Culpability of the punishment of this individual in recent assault on the Sith Embassy. Given the severity of this trial, we can dispense with the normal formalities of the court and proceed directly. If pleaded not guilty, yet there were reports of weapons fire and detonations within the Sith Embassy. You were seen entering and leaving the Sith Embassy. The Sith have not conferred with the authorities about this matter, but from all available evidence, it would seem that you are the source of the disturbance. My client was there by circumstance, was not involved in the disturbance. Allow him to continue. This is merely a mistake against a person who is there in the wrong place at the wrong time on legitimate business. It does not seem likely, Arbiter. The weight of the material evidence, including those items in the defendant's possession, is too strong. What legitimate business would we have had there? Business of the Jedi Order, of course. My client, as noted on the entry transcript, is a member of said order. He's making a point here. As a member of the Order, my client is above reproach. A Jedi would not have murdered so many men out of spite. They're involved with the war with the Sith, a messy war. It is not unreasonable that some fanatic would seek to bring that war here. My client is not a fanatic. Like a subapod waiting to strike when it hatches, no doubt. Please, Your Honor, that is unfair. Your explanation is not good enough, Arbiter. You have failed. There's more than enough evidence to convict this criminal. My client is mentally incompetent and unable to form complex thoughts. Please, I throw my client on the mercy of the court. I'm interrupting. I have this datapad as proof that the Sith are up to no good. This is most disturbing. The court will adjourn for a brief period and discuss its importance. Yeah, we win this because of that datapad. That's why you need to go kill that dude. We have verified that this is indeed a Sith datapad indicating their complicity in a plot to overthrow the lawful government of Manaan. In gratitude for having discovered this heinous offense, all charges against you regarding this incident will be dropped. Pending a suitable penalty against the Sith, their embassy is considered off limits to all Atos City security personnel. No calls or incidents from their base will be attended to until this matter is dealt with, as they are no longer subject to the protections of Selkath law. You've been found innocent and may leave. Yeah, that guy sucked. Alright. Pretty sure that's the end of... Oh, wait, we need to find the... Oh, wait, we gotta go back to the Republic Embassy, that's right. And then they give us permission to go access the Starforge map. So, Mercenary Enclave. Oh, we gotta go there, too, and finish that one quest. Finishing up some side quests. Finishing them up. Ganto Yas, was that the guy?
I hope you're here to play some Pazak.
Nope, I'll be going.
So clear.
Wasn't there... Ah, Shalos, there we go. Human, you return. Have you information for me? Have you discovered the fate of the missing Selkath youth? Have you news of my daughter, Shasa? I have information for you. Excellent, you have done well. What have you learned? The Sith are training the Selkath youth in the ways of the dark side. Yes, this makes sense. It's a wonder I did not see this before. Manaan's greatest strength is our neutrality. If Malak brainwashes our youth and indoctrinates them in the ways of the Sith, he will have a strong following among the Selkath people. Strong enough to seize control of Manaan and our KOTOR. My daughter, Shahasa. She, too, has been indoctrinated into the Sith camp. I've convinced your daughter to turn back on the ways of the Sith. Human, if you speak the truth, I am forever in your debt, and yet my joy is tempered by the knowledge that the Sith still walk freely about Manaan. Hopefully the testimony of my daughter will be enough to prove their actions to make the city authorities take action. I hope so. You have done so much for me, Human. Here are the credits I promised. I only wish I had more to give. Thank you. No, I don't need it. Yeah. You refuse my reward? Truly, you humans are a noble breed. Perhaps my species has underestimated your kind.
That was a good thing you did there. Almost brought a tear to this old man's eye.
This is how we Jedi should always act. With honor.
Please excuse me now, Human. I must go speak with the Manaan authorities about the Sith plot and what they have done to our beloved daughters. Okay. We still gotta figure out what the hell's going on with the mercenary situation, but I'm pretty sure we get that at the embassy. Now that we've completed that main portion for the main dude. I'm pretty sure that's how it gets him to tell us. Alright. What we got on the map here? Port Official, East Central, Docking Bay. Ah, wait, let's go in here. Oh, this is the Kolto thing. That's right. This is the Kolto refinery. Nothing but NPCs. Oh, I gotta go to the other side for the Republic Embassy. The best parts the worst parts of this game are all fixed in 2, like fast travel and checkpoints, and yeah. I just want y'all, I want to get to the point where y'all see the big twist, but that'll be looking like next week we'll get the big twist. Plot twists. East Courtyard, Tiveric Shop, Visitors Hotel, Republic Enclave. So left and then right down the stairs. Alright. Yeah, KOTOR 1 is it's actually this year's the 21st anniversary. We started playing this in 2023. Didn't intend for it to be a 20th anniversary playthrough, but it kind of is.
To retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base?
Yes, here it is.
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manaan is the sole source of KOTOR, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
Yeah, what has the Republic done?
Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports. But a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manaan anyway. So we made a deal.
Ooh. What sort of deal?
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest Kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it.
That's going to be Bacta,
Current techniques
for those of
are
you not
insufficient
aware.
for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Why have you not investigated?
As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
How will I get down there?
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest, and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
All right, let's go get it done. I want to search the room first. There's got to be free stuff hiding somewhere in here, right? It's a big-ass room. Not to have any free stuff. Oh, man. I swear to God, one of those cylinders had something, but I guess not. Lame. Lame. Okay, well, at least now we can use the submarine. Sorry, submersible. Use submarine. I can't remember what was down here. I want to say it was the Sith, but it might have been something else. I do not remember offhand. Let's see. I see dead people.
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away.
Why? What happened?
No! No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold.
What happened here?
The cell cath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere, and the cell cath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries.
The cell cath.
They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them. So we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks. The Ferox are out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Selkath. Like us.
Let's get you back to the
Back
surface.
To the surface, yes. No! There's something out there. It got the other submersible already. We can't leave until you do something. Blow up the entire station, maybe. That might distract whatever it is long enough for us to escape to the surface. But all the machinery and stuff is in the southern half, and that's been flooded. There might still be environmental suits around, but the Selkath might have laid their eggs in them.
Wait here while I get to the station.
I locked the door so the Selkath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for.
I have no choice.
If you go in there, you're dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be safe until some sort of real rescue comes.
Well, I offered to take you, but you were being a bitch. Alright. Let's get some loot. And that's gonna be our only door. Hey, look at that. They're all gone. Ooh, sharks. Hey, I'll take that guy's credits. Yeah, sharks. Alright, there's droids down there. Hey, computer spikes. I wonder if this computer can be hacked. Ah! For 2 spikes. Okay. We don't have spikes for any of this. Alright, you know what? We don't have any computer tech people with us, so there's not much we're going to be able to do. That door doesn't open. So that makes this kind of easy. Now, you see, you got all these destroy droid skills here. Why don't you use them? Nice. Alright, what? Okay. There, plasma grenade. Pressure door. It's locked from the other side, I believe is what that's supposed to say. Can't go through there. I think there's a way to do this without killing all of the Selkath. I think. Oh, come on. It's a door. How do you miss a door? Okay, maybe I can't open that door that way.
Fine then. I guess we gotta go kill a bunch of Selkath. Wave! Wave! And flurry.
That is what a Jedi can do. That is what a Jedi can do.
They don't really do any damage, do they? Hey, look at this. Level up. Level, what level are we at now? 8, 7 is what, 15? Yeah, alright, man. Level 15. Plus 3, plus 2. No bonus. Plus 2. Does this give me plus 3? It does. Okay, last thing there. Everything else is going to go into strength and constitution, I think. Treat injury. There we go. Yeah, let's do stasis field. Dope. Alright, cruising through here. Another faulty. Ooh, some remains. Ooh, a Jedi Master robe. What? Killed a Jedi Master down here. Alright, that's not a door. Oh. Ah!
What?
Oh, that was quick. Yeah, let's take all the grenades. Oh, equipment pack was empty. That's lame. Alright, get him out. Just kill them all. Yeah, let's check these remains. Get our loot. Alright, come on. We got a scientist memo. Let's read that shit. Alright, too far, too far. Scientist memo, here we go. Okay. In response to those fraction checks, I said I managed to whip up a little something in one of the workrooms. This is a sonic emitter, which should scare them off. The sound seems to work a lot better underwater than through the air, and if you fix it on the outside of an envirosuit, just push the button every time they get near, and you'll have no problems. So I was just wondering, when am I going to get that raise? Cal Jordan. Alright, well. So we're looking for a device to pin to the outside of the envirosuit. Oh, good God. Okay. That's not going to work. You can just flurry. And then I Well, stun droid a whole bunch of times, and maybe between Jolie and I, we will kill it.
You will fall!
Oh, yeah. Alright, well that went very well. Footlocker. I think they give you all this stuff so if this is like your first planet you come to, you're not like completely caught, like massacred. Alright, got some shields and some other loot. Enviro suit. Parts! Yay, parts! Come on, you select an enemy, please? No? Oh, okay, we can fight this guy, I guess. Come on. Alright, this is a bunch of dead Selkath. I remember what happened to them. There's that sonic emitter I needed. Okay, it's a dead end. Got some remains, probably like a med pack or some parts. 8 credits and a poison grenade. More remains over here. More grenades. Alright. Well, if I ever need grenades, I will get them from this. Alright, get in there and let's bust up some droids.
For the order!
Yeah, I forgot how long this planet was, guys. We might have to call it before we get to the end of this today. I'm going to have to get going here and do my work thing in a minute. That door opens. Hey, look at that. There's no bad guys in here either. Very cool, very cool. Alright, I'm going to try to push through, but I am running low on time for the day. Maybe we can, like, get the star map and stuff, and then that's where we'll pause it. We'll come back next week. Dude, my awareness is, like, through the freaking roof. How the shit? Alright, whatever, game. Just kill him like normal. Alright. Did I miss anything back here? I did. Force wave! Force wave and flurries. That should be more than enough.
Take that!
That is what a Jedi can do.
They're all insane in the membrane. No remains, no footlocker. Let me just double check the other end of this hallway, make sure I'm not missing nothing. Let's open this door too. Get on in there, gang. Get on in there. Let's take out these insane Selkath.
Now you'll get it.
Footlocker looted. Love picking up all the extras here. Oh, there's some remains. Okay. Ooh, an Echani battle stimulant, eh? I've never once used those in either KOTOR game. Alright, let's see. So we need to go this way. Alright, yep, leave the rest of the party. It's so slow. Aw, oh, man, and we went the wrong way, too? Lame. Big lame. Oh my goodness, a survivor.
Who's there? You're not Cellcast, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
Rev Gilly, the Republic sent us down to investigate.
I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Cellcaps killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Cellcaps swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong, somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Cellcaps. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay.
What are you doing in the underwater section?
I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the KOTOR harvester they built on the edge of the Hrackert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I can get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed Cellcap mutants running around looking for dinner.
Okay, I'll come with you.
I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the KOTOR harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the Cellcat. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the...
Oh, this guy's gonna get it, This guy's gonna get it pretty bad. I think. Because he's not gonna stay with us, so I can't protect him using our sonic emitter. I also want to be able to run as fast as he does underwater.
Come on, hurry up. Yeah. Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with...
Yeah, go this way. I hope I didn't just waste that. Come on. Okay, doesn't matter. It has infinite. It just says 2 for reasons I can't understand. Oh, it's much better playing on the touchscreen with a controller than it is with a mouse. I will not lie. Oh, that way. Okay. Thanks for sending me over here where there was absolutely nothing, game. Much appreciated. I just want that other dude's super fast underwater fighting skills. That's all I really want. or running skills, or whatever you want to call it. He has underwater agility. And I'm going to get a little closer, I think. Ha! That was cool. I don't remember killing him. Fun! Alright, come on. I don't need you standing all day making the force push pose. Man, for a guy on a time frame, this is the worst. Come on. Get over here, shark bait. Alright. Oh my god, there's so many more. It's so much longer to walk. Yeah, okay. No. Come on. It's okay. Let him get close. Might as well kill this one too while we're out here. There's 2 doors. Can't remember which one's which. Let's do the inner one first. The nice part about these games pre-trophies is that, like, if you miss something small, it's not the end of the world usually. It's like, oh, I lose 1 extra lightsaber crystal or something like that. It's never too bad. Pressure door. Okay. Good to know that we have to be closer. Ooh, actually. Wave. Oh, that's right. I don't have the rest of my crew here. I'm like, oh shit, like, why isn't my people fighting? I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have them. Thanks for a repair kit in a section of the game where I can't have a droid. That makes a lot of sense. My big kitty's over here, meowing for attention. Yeah, I don't care. Blow me up. I could not care less.
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxa and the Selkath in. No, stay out! Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
60 seconds to complete depressurization.
Oh, we have a computer panel. Why can't we move?
54 seconds to complete depressurization.
Okay, whew, just enough spikes.
No. The Firaxa will get us. No, the Selkath are coming. No!
Ah!
I'm a friend, I'll protect you. You're both safe now.
I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both just scared.
When the Selkath went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Firax and sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Selkath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Selkath outside the doors every once in a while, and strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
Why did all the Cellcath all
We
go
don't
crazy?
know. Not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift near the vent. Then there was this rumbling, and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Firaxis shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Cellcaths started screaming too. And they turned on us.
It was protecting something?
May have been. Maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift. It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakard rift near the KOTOR vent. That might explain a few things too.
Like what?
Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the KOTOR. Would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. But with KOTOR as a food source...
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
So what can I do about it?
The Firaxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
What are you talking about?
The repellent we made was supposed to drive Firaxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill
that's
that
not the light
monster
side
shark
path.
that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the KOTOR.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do.
What else could I do?
You don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now. We were working on it before the giant Firaxan drove all the Cellcath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main KOTOR harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Firaxan shark.
What other choice do I
The
have,
monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
How would I do that?
You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel, so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million sangin, a liquid at about 4 million sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
I will try to destroy the harvesting machine.
Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. We can't risk damaging the environment or the KOTOR. You'll have to break into the computer on the harvesting machine and fiddle with the fuel injectors to get the tank pressure up to the point where the hydrolium will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can get back to mining the KOTOR. You know what you have to do.
I just hope you make the...
I will, but I'm going to have to make that right choice next week, guys. I'm very, very sorry, but we'll pick it up. We'll end Manaan. We'll clean up our side quests. We'll do the bonus fun mission and really get to the meat and potatoes of the story reveal. So, that's going to wrap it up for us today. Things to keep in mind. If you follow the channel for the mobile game stuff, we're going to have a couple more MSF beginner returning player tutorials coming to the channel next week, mostly about blitz and different like leveling structures. We'll have KOTOR on Friday for our Let's Play as always. And if you're catching this on the YouTube channel, make sure you like and subscribe to follow the rest of the series and see what we do next. But with that being said, everybody, long days and pleasant nights. Thanks again for viewing, and I'll catch you all in the next one.